All right, yeah, welcome back to Word of Mouth TV. It's the day after Thanksgiving. I hope everybody had a Thanksgiving and enjoyed their loved ones and ate good food and had good vibes and just had a good time overall and all that. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, for me, Thanksgiving don't hit the same no more like that. You know what I'm saying? To me personally, I can't speak for everybody else Thanksgiving, but for me personally, it don't hit the same. When certain members of your family are no longer here, you know what I mean? You kind of lose interest in pretty much holidays in general. And Thanksgiving happens to be the top of the list. So I was just happy for the shit to be here and be over with. You feel me? And let's just keep this thing moving along. All right. Anyway, I'm Golden Boy. This is Word of Mouth TV. Y'all know what to do as soon as I start these videos. I'm trying to get my YouTube number up and all that. So I'm gonna need y'all assistance in getting my YouTube numbers. So like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube page. The link is in the bio. It's real simple instructions. All you gotta do is hit the link in the bio. It'll take you right to my YouTube. Follow my IG at Word of Mouth TV. Uh, Engage, comment. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? I like the interaction. I like the comments. I like the feedback. All right. Well, this particular video, I wasn't even gonna do this video. I was gonna leave it alone, and I did leave it alone. Right. So I had left it alone. We're talking about Saweetie. This is a Saweetie situation. Shout out to Saweetie. This ain't no hate. It's just my perspective. I'm going to get my little 2 cents, sprinkle my little game on it, and I'm going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to move right along after I, you know what I'm saying, drop my perspective on this situation. So like I said, I was going to leave the Saweetie situation alone. I don't really like to comment on females and what they got going on outside of the music. But, you know what I'm saying, as you can see, in the information in my bio, it says journalist. So I have to do my journalism. I have to do my job like everybody else got to do their job, right? So the job's about to get done. As you know, I'm doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna proceed on. So with that being said, right, I was gonna leave it alone, and then I seen Suki Hana, because the situation had died off, right? Because this was a situation like 2, 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, right? Saweetie was trending, and no, she was not trending for music. That's crazy when you're a rapper, right? You're an artist, hip hop artist. I don't know what genre Saweetie considers herself. Teeny bop music. She makes little bops or whatever, little remakes. She has no originality, you know what I mean? And that's just the truth. It ain't me hating. It's just me pointing out what she does not have. And she does not have no originality. She's not creative. She just remakes songs that's already lit or legendary songs that's already popping or whatever, right? Hey, also, part of me, excuse my background and shit. People be telling me I need to find fly backgrounds. I need to do this. I need to do that. And we eventually gonna get there and shit. But the most important part is for me to just keep pushing this content out. And as I go along, locations will change, equipment will get better. There's a Cash App for all the niggas that got suggestions on what I need to do. There's a Cash App in my bio. I think it's at Maestro Rabbit. Y'all can send the funds over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the money and do what needs to be done with the money, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate your suggestions, but you know what I'm saying? Include some money, you know what I'm saying? Include some donations, you know what I'm saying? Break yourself for the likes and the money so we can make this platform grow organically like it's supposed to, right? I'm gonna do the work and y'all do y'all part. I'm gonna do the work and you know what I'm saying? Y'all break yourself and reach in y'all pockets and let's get this shit cracking. But anyway, like I was saying though, so Suki Hana had brought this situation back up, basically saying that uh, Saweetie should come to the forefront if she does have a vagina for sale. You know what I mean? There's no reason to hide it. If that's what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Stand on the business, put it out there, whatever, and just live in your truth. This not me. This not me saying it, right? This Suki Hana saying it. You know what I mean? I guess she looks at it like, shit, bitch, what you hiding it for? You know what I mean? If that's what you out here doing to get your bag, then shit, let it be known. Because by you hiding it and not letting it be known, maybe you're preventing yourself from customers. Maybe you could be making a lot more money if you was upfront and notifying the tricks. Because if you are out here selling vagina, Saweetie, I'm saying vagina, and I think that's the properly adult word I can use on YouTube. I don't really want to say what I really want to say, what she's selling or allegedly selling. So we're gonna just say vagina because that's politically correct and it follows the YouTube guidelines, right? So yeah, she's like, if you are selling coochie, you know what I'm saying, put it out there, you know what I'm saying? Because why would you, if that's your line of business, why wouldn't you want your business to be global? Why you don't want your business to be big? Why you want it to be exclusive? You know what I mean? Put it out there. There's probably a lot of tricks, a lot of rappers, a lot of athletes, a lot of motherfuckers that's within the industry that might be interested in paying your fee for your services, you know what I'm saying, to come get the Saweetie experience, you know what I mean? Do I condone tricking? I have a few ways I look at that, you know what I mean? But I'm not here to talk about my opinion. Do I personally condone tricking? No. Uh, like I said, well, it depends on the situation. You know what I mean, so I'm not gonna say no. I ain't gonna say yeah, but I ain't going into my personal life. I have tricked before though. I ain't finna sit up here on these YouTube streets and say I ain't never did no tricking. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? There's some F's on my report card and there's some T's on my report card. The T is for tricking. But yeah, I got rid of that tricking disease a long time ago. I think I still was in my teens when I woke up and I finally came to the conclusion that, this ain't necessary. I don't need to do all this. I'm handsome, you know what I'm saying? I got a mouthpiece, so there's no need to have to lead with the wallet and do the tricking at the forefront. I'm gonna just talk up her mind and say what I want to say and say what the fuck's on my mind. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it unfiltered, and I'm gonna give you the raw, just like Eddie Murphy did in his stand-up special, right? Okay, so with that being said, all that right. So she basically put, and like I said, maybe Sweetie wants to keep it exclusive, private. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't, everybody ain't comfortable with just coming out and saying, yeah, you know what I mean? Fuck it, I'm selling coochie. I mean, pardon me. I got vagina that's available for sale for purchasing purposes or whatever, right? Maybe she's trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, stay off the radar, slide up into these streets, and just do her thing, right? And to me, you know what I'm saying, the way I look at it, it's like, damn. It's like I know Sweetie's like, man, I don't never go viral for my music. I don't never trend for my music. I keep going viral for my motherfucking private parts in my vagina. Like that's crazy when the world is talking about what you're doing with your or what you're allegedly doing with your coochie. I mean, man, I don't know why I keep saying coochie, vagina. You know what I'm saying? What she's doing over vagina, right? It's like, damn, her shit is all on the motherfucking. It's blown up. It's all on blast. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, whether she's doing it or not, you know what I mean? People are talking about it. It's on the internet streets. It's going viral. So that's why we're talking about it now. Like, and you know, saying back in the day and shit, old school people like, you know what I mean? If you was doing something illegal or if you was doing some dirt or whatever, you want to kind of keep it low key. You feel me? That was then. This is now. The now and then is two different things. Now people, you know, they go online, they pretty much self snitch and tell you everything they got going on, whether it's legal, illegal. And I guess they just deal with the consequences later, or I just don't think they're thinking at the time, or whatever, or maybe they just clout chasing or whatever, right? So I look at it like this, you know what I mean? Sweetie, I mean, she ain't never really been no A-list celebrity, and she ain't never really had no hit songs like that. So when I think about it, you know what I'm saying, from a financial perspective, right, I'm just giving, you know what I'm saying, just being fair about the situation. Because, you know, right now, inflation is a real thing. The world, you know what I'm saying, the money is not being spread around like that. It's tight, you know what I'm saying, the money tight right now, everything expensive. So, I mean, shit, you know what I mean, a lot of motherfuckers is drowning financially. So, if you got to do what you got to do right now type of situation, right? And we know musically, she ain't never been that girl. Like, you know what I mean? She terrible, to be frankly honest with you. She ain't never been that girl. She can't rap, you know what I mean? She got like ABC nursery type rhymes, right? So, and we don't never see her on no tours. I'm gonna just come out and say I don't know if it's 100% factual, but she don't got no sponsors or no deals, or she's not signed, so she doesn't have anything outside her little teeny box, which is not doing any major numbers streaming. We don't see her on tour. She's not getting no. It's not like her phone calls are blowing up for features, right? Ain't nobody calling Sweetie for a feature, or whatever. So she's in the industry, and I think her lane in the industry is pretty much breaking all rappers. So I'm like, you know, my two cents on the situation is, if she is, come on, man, you know, nobody music selling right now. It's just it's a couple people out there getting to the bag musically, but majority of the artists ain't making money musically. So if you got some motion in other areas, quite frankly, I mean, the common sense would tell you like, yeah, okay, it's slow on this side, but over here, this is making money, so I'm gonna do this. Is it logically right? It ain't up to me to say what's logically right. Is it morally right? It ain't up to say, you know, because we all done some sinning or still sinning or probably gonna do some sinning in the near future. So ain't nobody perfect, so nobody should judge nobody, right? So, you know what I mean? Like I said, bills still got to get paid. You know what I mean? She's probably got accustomed to a certain lifestyle now since being in the industry, right? So money got to keep coming in. She's probably not trying to go all the way backwards to square one where she first started before she was in the industry. So, yeah, you know, the rumors are probably true. She'd be all in, what's that, Dubai, over there, all at the country, checking her bag. Like, shit, if a motherfucker like if I don't got no girlfriend, but if I had a girlfriend and one of those rich fools, one of those wealthy individuals in Dubai said they wanted to do some business with my girlfriend, they wanted to, I don't know, fuck on her or whatever, and they was gonna give me $1 million, give her $1 million, I'm about to get in my girl ear and break this shit down to where she gonna understand that we need to go get that money. You feel me? You know what I mean? Ain't no shame in the game. Go get that money because ain't nobody gonna give you $1 million. So if opportunity present itself, we gotta weigh out the good and the bad of the opportunity, and if we can benefit financially, I'm finna send her. You know, she's about to get sent and to go get that bag. Definitely, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking love and emotion out of that shit. Go get that $1 million. Like, who the fuck gonna pass up? Not to saying she get $1 million for her coochie. I mean, part of me and her vagina, but I'm just saying, oh, if a motherfucker's booking you from way out of the country, you know they paying something chunky. They gonna give you a bankroll for whatever frivolous activity they want you to participate in. So I say that to say, I mean, shit, get your money how you get your money, sweetie. Ain't nobody hating. You know, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gotta eat. And the motherfuckers that's commentating and saying stuff, I mean, they ain't gonna pay your bills. So, I mean, I would just tell you, be safe out there and shit. Make sure you're doing right. You know what I mean? And don't get no RICO charge and caught up in no nonsense. And be careful when you're out of these countries, because I see on the internet they killing females, and they doing all type of terrible stuff to these women out here. So you got to be careful when you're dealing in them type of crowds. You know what I mean? Selling, being a little sex worker, as 50 Cent would say, a little sex worker. And I ain't gonna lie, Sweetie, she bad, you feel me? So she could probably take a big bag, you know what I'm saying? I wonder, like, what she charge for the 15 minutes, the half an hour, the hour, overnight, you know what I'm saying? Do she do BFE? I don't know nothing about this stuff. I'm just saying this, like BFEs, don't ask me, but I'm familiar with, like, the 3 or 4 terms or whatever. And yeah, I mean, shit, she's probably leaving a lot of money on the table out there for not letting it be known that, you know what I'm saying, she's trying to check it back. But shit, like Sicky Hunter say, majority of the rap girls in the rap industry, they selling it. You know what I'm saying? It's for sale. You feel me? Money talking, the other shit walk. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if you come with a bankroll, you know, I mean, you can pretty much tell them bros to jump, and they're gonna say how high. Motherfuckers is trying to get paid at the end of the day. We're not in a world right now where morals are important. To me, they are, but the times that we living in right now, morals ain't important, embarrassment ain't important, integrity ain't important. As you can see, you can just look on the internet every day, you see ridiculous ass shit. So, like I said, get your bag. You know what I'm saying? Leave the judgment to those who gonna judge. And just like I said, maybe try to clean it up later in your life. But for right now, you gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe if Sweetie is doing that, take that bread that you getting that and put that shit back in your rap career and try to see if you can make some noise. Or I see a lot of comments on Instagram and shit are telling you to go model. Like, go model, Sweetie, go do some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, if you're gonna sell coochie, pardon me, if you're gonna sell vagina, that boom, do that, do this, do that, do that. You know what I'm saying? Have so much stuff going on that's not your main source of income. You feel me? That way, it keep you off the radar from law enforcement and all that. Just a little free game. You feel me? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to do this video and get that out. This word of mouth TV. It's crazy that, you know what I mean, like I said, Sweetie keep going viral for her motherfucking coochie and not her songs or tours or nothing she got going on musically. People just keep speaking on her coochie, and that's crazy. I ain't finna clean it up. Yeah, I said coochie. We're gonna leave it at coochie. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get some more content out. If not today, sometime tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stay more consistent. I know I always say that. But, you know, I'm going to start doing that. You know what I'm saying? Actions speak louder than words. I'm going to give y'all more action. All y'all got to do is hit the little heart button on Instagram. Like, share, subscribe. Follow the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube page. Send the Cash App. All that. You know what I'm saying? And share and do all that shit. Get my shit in the algorithm. God bless y'all. I'm out. See y'all next time.